The Quiet Cool whole house fan system can save you money, let you enjoy better health, and keep you cool for pennies an hour. This patented Whisper Quiet system will cool and ventilate your home with fresh, natural air and can cut 50 to 90% off your air conditioning usage. The whole house fan is not a new idea, and what we've done is totally redesign it and make it whisper quiet and very versatile. This is a product everyone needs, whether they have air conditioning or not. First, let me show you how it works. Picture a giant vacuum cleaner connected to all the attic vents of your home. Then, cracking open a few windows and sucking all of the hot, stale air out of your home and attic in just 3 to 4 minutes while bringing in a fresh, natural breeze through the home. Now, doing this will cool your home in 3 ways. First, this breeze that comes through your home, which you can control by opening selected windows, cools you 5 to 10 degrees. It's just like having a giant ceiling fan blowing on you. Second, it cools your home up to 20 degrees by replacing all of the air in your home 15 to 20 times every hour. Now, you can do this at any time when the outside air is cooler than the inside air in your home. This is usually in the morning, late afternoon, evening, and nighttime, depending on the time of the year. Third, it flushes all of the hot air out of the attic, making it up to 50 degrees cooler. If you can picture your house and the attic baking from the sun's rays beating down on it all day long, heating up like a giant oven, trapping all that heat inside. If you come home at the end of the day without having had your air conditioner on, you'll find your home like a large oven. And like an oven, stopping the heating by having the sun go down does not stop the heat any more than turning off your oven. The Quiet Cool system replaces the hot air in your home by exchanging it with cooler outside air and rapidly cooling down your home 10 times faster than your air conditioner can. Your attic can reach temperatures of 150 degrees or more, and your air conditioner does nothing to cool down the attic. In fact, your air conditioner is in a battle with your attic all night long. Every time it cools the air in your home enough to shut off, the attic heats it right back up again, causing your air conditioner to cycle off and on all night long. The Quiet Cool system cools down your attic much faster than a typical attic fan and keeps your home cool all night long without having to run your air conditioner. The Department of Energy states whole house fans are the most efficient way to cool your home. Traditional air conditioners cost dollars an hour to run, but the Quiet Cool system only costs pennies per hour to operate, and you can save 50 to 90% off your air conditioning usage. Savings varies depending on several factors: your climate, your location, age and type of home, and how much air conditioning you normally use. Generally, air conditioning usage is the largest portion of your electric bill in the summer and usually falls into the highest rate tiers of usage on your bill. Some utilities' highest rate tiers have almost doubled. This is why most of our customers report huge savings after installing the Quiet Cools, some as much as $500 per month. But don't take my word for it. Listen to what happy, Quiet Cool customers are saying.
My wife and I, we both work every day, so we leave our air conditioning off while we're at work so that we can save on our electric bill. The problem is that when we get home, it's unbearably warm. It's like a sweat box in our house. So it would take our air conditioning running on full power till about 9 o'clock before it would finally become comfortable downstairs. So we could never get the upstairs comfortable enough to sleep. That's when we decided to go ahead and install the Quiet Cool fans in each of our 3 bedrooms upstairs, and that was the complete answer to our problem. So now when we get home from work, the first thing that we do is we open up a couple of windows downstairs and we turn on all 3 Quiet Cools, and within 10-15 minutes the downstairs is cool, comfortable, and at bedtime we close the downstairs windows, we crack the windows upstairs, and immediately the bedrooms are cooled down. So luckily there's a timer switch on it for her because it shuts off at midnight or we'd freeze. Now we don't even turn on our air conditioning except on the weekends or the hottest days when we're home. Even then, if we run our Quiet Cools in the morning, it stays nice and cool so that by 2 o'clock in the afternoon is when we turn on the air conditioning, and then when it cools down in the evening again, we can shut off the air conditioning and run all of our Quiet Cools. So, and it is definitely as quiet Cool says. We run them while we sleep, we can't even hear them.
My husband was very skeptical when we bought our Quiet Cool system. He really didn't believe we could save that much money, but we mainly bought them for the fresh air. He has sinus problems and hates the chilled air from the air conditioner blowing down on him.
However, I've been comparing our bills from last year to this year's electricity bills since we put in the Quiet Cools. And look what I found. Last year in June, our electric bill was $449. This year in June, it's $223. That's a savings of $225. In July, we saved $279, and in August, we saved $305. When you add in the rebate we got from the electric company, those 3 months of savings almost paid for the QuietCool system.
The QuietCool system is by far the best way to clean the air in your home. According to most health organizations and government agencies, ventilating by replacing your air with fresh, natural air is by far the best way to have a healthy home. The American Medical Association states that indoor air pollution is linked to at least 1/3 of all illness today. The American Lung Association believes that indoor air pollution has caused the asthma rate to double in the last 20 years. The U.S. Government Environmental Protection Agency has determined that indoor air is 2 to 5 times more polluted than outdoor air, even in smoggy metropolitan areas. This is a major concern, especially since most people spend 90% of their time indoors. Most central heating and air conditioning systems only recycle the same old stale air over and over, with their filters only collecting the large dust particles. Each day that goes by, we are increasing the pollution in our homes by the use of common household cleaners, beauty products, gas appliances, and even household furnishings. Pet dander and odor, smoke, and germs also add to the pollution as well. Altogether, we have this huge mess in the air in our homes with no way to get it out. But because these pollutants are invisible, we don't even realize they exist. Building officials and government agencies are aware of this air pollution problem, and they are just now starting to mandate the installation of ventilation equipment in residential homes, just like they did in office buildings. With the QuietCool system, all of this polluted air can be sucked out and replaced with fresh, natural, healthy air very rapidly by the use of our high-volume fans, and it does it whisper quietly. Our systems are about 100 times more powerful than a typical bathroom exhaust fan and a lot more quiet.
With 5 kids in our home, it seemed like there was always one of them coming down with a cold or the flu or something. They would just pass it back and forth to each other. But ever since we had the QuietCool system installed in our home, hardly anyone gets sick anymore.
Before I got the QuietCool system installed, my wife would never let me smoke in the house. She made me go outside or in the garage to smoke. But now, I turn on the QuietCools and it sucks the smoke right out of the house. You can't even tell I'm smoking in the house, and my wife now feels fine about it.
QuietCool not only cools and ventilates, it also exhausts. The difference between exhausting and ventilating is kind of like the difference between washing your hands and taking a complete shower. With exhausting, you are removing unwanted air in certain areas of your home very rapidly. With ventilating, you are replacing all the air in your home with multiple air exchanges. In exhausting, for example, when you get out of the shower and the bathroom is full of steam and humidity, you can remove this in minutes. You may want to exhaust when you are cooking fish or using a strong spice or have smoke from burnt toast. Turn it on and right away, it's gone. When Uncle Charlie comes over smoking a smelly cigar, you can exhaust and get rid of that smell instantly. If your child comes down with the flu, you can exhaust that room and expel the germs. The American Lung Association claims that these airborne germs can stay floating in the air for up to 10 days.
I had the whole family over at my house last Thanksgiving. Just about the time the turkey was done, I accidentally spilled a lot of the juices out from the bottom of the roasting pan, and it got on all the heating elements of the oven. My house was instantly filled with this huge cloud of smoke. My husband quickly and thoughtfully reached over, turned on our QuietCool fans. Right away, the smoke was completely cleared out. The house was back to smelling fresh and clean in just a matter of minutes. So I just have to say thank you, QuietCool, for saving my Thanksgiving day.
Wow! It's amazing how many benefits there are from the QuietCool system, and you can use it all year round. Cooling, savings, ventilating, keeping a healthy home, exhausting. That's why you call it the fresh air conditioner. How could you afford not to have this system in your home? QuietCool, the natural choice for energy savings.